Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. It is early Saturday morning, and the birds are out singing. The daffodils in the garden have really started to show up. You could see the daffodils in the back. Call that Daffodil Lane for right now. Different colors. They're mostly the yellow trumpet. Also, the forsythia plant is starting to turn yellow. You could see that bush back there. It's a shared vista from my neighbor's yard. So I don't really have to plant one because he has two of them. But then you can see my yellow daffodils coming in, as well as the hostas that also adorn this lane. I wanted it to go all the way down. Some of them are returning, and some of them I planted last year. Mostly the ones at this end are the ones that I planted. Right here in this corner, I planted last year in the fall, and they've shown up. That has made me extremely happy to see them come in. It has been a sort of dry season for us here in the Boston area. We didn't have a lot of snow. And so it's just really nice to see that things are still growing or coming up in spite of the lack of moisture. We should be getting some rain on Sunday into Monday, Memorial Day or President's Day. It's President's Day. Here in New England we call that Patriots' Day. We usually have the Boston Marathon on the Monday. But it's good to see it. And that's the idea, though. Oops. Hopefully more of them will show up as the season continues, because I think there may be some more bulbs around, some more of the flowers. My different fruit trees are starting to leaf out. You can see that this is my food forest area, and these daffodils are the first here that come every year. But along with that, you could start to see the Bartle pear tree. And then I have an Asian pear tree right there. And then I have a peach tree and the apple tree. Oops. Apple tree. You can see the apple tree. Starting to leaf out, which is really good. I also have some Casablanca lilies in this bed where you see the tomato cages, and they are definitely coming up. So that's pretty good. From this vantage point on top of the deck, you can see this bed here, which has a lot of the tulips that I had planted last year. And you can also see the hostas coming in. And along with that, one of my early rose bushes here has survived. This is like a rugosa rose. And whatever cold snap that had happened to kill off my other roses, if you look here, you can see this here very brown rose. That is my knockout rose, which normally, can endure a lot of things. That's what it's purported to do, to be able to withstand the weather here in New England. But for some reason, it got hit hard. I know it's still alive, right? But it should be leafing out too, and it's not. But what I am pleased to see is how well these tulips have developed and are coming up. And soon we will have tulip color back here. Now, in my other section, my garden has different climate zones, I think. It's cooler back here because it just is. It's surrounded by trees, and so it just tends to be a cooler area. Whereas the front garden, there are already tulips sightings. They look really good. But I'm looking forward to this bed here. And I believe that the display will be definitely for May's Mother's Day. It will be very pretty. And then this further back bed here, just taking a look at this one where the ceramic pot is. And the grasses, those are variegated grasses, and they're coming out. They're looking really good there. And then on the other side are the daylilies planted there, surrounding that. And then in the back, further back bed here, there are different bulbs that have come up. That's really where a lot of my spring bulbs come up. The crocuses were there, and then we had some other bluebell-like plants and some other early spring bulbs. But then I also planted, if you could see right there, I planted some daffodils, and they're starting to show up here. They're really, really pretty, and especially against the color of the hostas. It's really pretty. I really like how this looks. Now, my garden is definitely continually a work in progress. So, with that in mind, know that we will be getting it into shape more and more as the season moves on. Now here in this bed underneath the tree, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyway, in this bed here, there's one, you can only see one yellow tulip. And I planted that last year also. So we have some straightening up to do, but overall, the beds are looking very, very good. And then this other bed here, let's take a look at this one. You can start to see too some tulips starting to develop there. Yeah, and even to show color. Isn't that nice? See a little red there. I love red tulips in the garden, especially my garden, because everything is so green. And unless I have the colorful, colors that stand out like red and yellow and even white, you don't really see much. But because of the brightness of the red and the yellow and the white, it just adds a pop of color in the garden. Now over here, this back bed over here, you could see the hostas coming up as well. It's really, really pretty. As well as the daffodils. And then the greenness of the grass. That's another thing that I really like about this garden area. Look at how green that grass is. It's really nice. On this side, I can see this side bed, which is really developing nicely. The perennials and ground covers are coming in, and along with those daffodils that showed up, it's just nice to see the color coming back instead of just the bare earth. And then here, now that is wonderful, how we can see the hostas surrounding the wonderful ceramic container here. And then on top, I put another terracotta pot, and you can see the seeds there. Isn't that nice? Though that is the salad greens, the microgreens. I just tossed the seeds in there, and they are now growing. Isn't that pretty? So this is nice, just for now, just to get some greens and life in them. Now, there's still a lot of work to do. I have, over here, that bed has opened up, and it has a lot of hostas, so that's really nice. And then down here you can see this bed. The red tulips are showing up there. A lot of the ground cover is here. And then opening up over there, you can see a little bit of the kitchen garden. Yeah. So that's like an aerial view of what the garden looks like, and I am excited about Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I'm inviting you to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos. As you can tell for this April, that the garden is changing and good things are happening. And so you've gotten a nice aerial view of what's going on in each of the different beds and what's happening in the garden. So come and join me here and be a part of this transformation. Thank you so much for watching here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's Garden and Home, that's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's Garden and Home. Oh, yeah. See you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.